What's going on, people? This video is going to be about me. I feel better. I feel more better, and I feel more comfortable when I'm straight up. I'm up front with a person. That's how I feel. It's like if somebody do you something wrong. Let's say somebody do you something wrong, right? And you may be pissed off in your mind or in your head or whatever. You see what I'm saying? You pissed off because you may not like, maybe you might have. Now, if I took them wrong, or if I took it at an offense and they didn't mean any harm by what they done or how they presented themselves with it, but the type of world I came from, the world I come from, I came from a place where, not making no justifying, but I came from a place where everybody come from different places in life, right? So you may have a certain way you do things that I may not, maybe necessarily felt that it might have not came across in the way you might have not meant for it to come across like that until you clarify yourself. So let me just get that out of the way. I do understand we all can, we just not living in a perfect society. You see what I'm saying? Now, if I'm in a situation to where somebody saying something or somebody doing something or anything of that nature, and maybe they might have not meant, they might have had good intentions, and the way if I'm coming from a different place, and the way I'm going to take it as you're trying to threaten me. Now, that's how I would take it. You see what I'm saying? Not meaning that I would mean any harm. It's just that sometimes when you're so used to people coming across in a rough way, pretty soon you're going to naturally have your natural mechanism is just going to, if that made sense, mechanism. I'm just saying something to context. And you be like, holy, wait a minute now. This motherfucker here trying to be funny as shit. So I'm like this here. I'm gonna confront you, and I'm just gonna let you know how I feel. I'm not gonna go and tell this person no. It's a waste of time telling people all over the world. Hell no. I'm gonna come and let you know how I feel. Oh, I'm gonna wait till you come into my presence, and I'm just gonna blankly just come out and be like, okay, such, this and that and the third. Now, I won't mean no harm doing that. It just means that I felt some type of way, and so I had to come and just let you know how I felt. It's better to let a person know how you felt, so maybe next time things can go, it won't go off, and it won't go blunt like that. You see what I'm saying? Where next time, be like if I offended one of my brothers, you see what I'm saying? And they said, well, I don't like how you came across. And I think that happened before. I think I was on Instagram Live. It was about a year ago. And they had a brother, he say, man, I don't like how you came off, and this and that and the third. At first, I was jumping to a conclusion, and I said, this and that. I said, well, that's just how you took it, this and that and third. And I'm saying this, and you know what I mean, to myself. And then something dawned on me and said, wait a minute, you trying to make a difference in the world, in our community, right? You trying to make a difference in our so-called black community, right? So I didn't feel right. The way I said, well, maybe the brother might have a point. So what I done, I came and what I did, I made an apology. He was a young brother, you know what I'm saying? And I just said, okay. I said, my bad. And then he told me, he said, okay then, I accept your apology or something like that. And then he said, go live. I said, absolutely, I would be glad to go live. You see what I'm saying? I will. So I don't know if that brother is still on Instagram or whatever. I would hope that he is. You see what I'm saying? Because my intention is to try to make my people feel some type of way when I'm growing my community. That's why I don't like I try to watch the energy that I hang around. You see, I'm gonna say it like that for the sake of that. This is not a put down or nothing like that. This is just saying that if you trying to be clean, you got to make sure that you keep your energy protected, because you don't want to get in a circle where you got to find yourself defending that energy that you got, and then people look at, because you coming off a certain way, people gonna look at it and be like, this dude is, man, he take everything offense, and he do this and that and the third. No, it's just that if you up a crazy vibe from people or whatever, if you pick up a crazy bad vibe or something like that, naturally you're gonna respond to it. Meaning they're gonna always say nothing to the people, but you're gonna do something to get the hell away from around you. You see what I'm saying? So that's exactly what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You know. But the moral of this whole thing is, be honest, be upfront, get it. If you got something that you got on your chest and you want to get it off your chest, the best way to do it, not to, the Bible says, what it says, don't go around and go up and down as a talebearer amongst your people. That means don't go and tell, if you got an issue, if I got an issue with somebody, that means I should go directly to that person, even if they don't, if it end up being a separation. But it's like, okay, I'm coming to you and I'm being upfront with you, and I'm letting you know, this is how I felt about what you did. This is how I felt. I'm just being honest. I felt that you was a little this. I felt that you was a little rude. I felt that that's how, you know what I'm saying? From the way I was getting, you sound like you don't like this, or you don't like a certain thing, or you don't like this, or you don't like that. I'm just saying that's what it sounded like. I'm not disputing what you're saying. I'm just saying, to me, the way that that it came across, that's how I'm looking at it. So I had to come to you to make sure that it wasn't what I was thinking, because I had to come and address the issue. Because when you first see something, the best thing to do is address it right away. Don't let it get too far out of hand and blah blah, because it'll blow up, and it can come and hurt you back in the long run. So that's what I learned how to do from experience. You know, just confront that monster like it is. You know, you see what I'm saying? So this is the same, that the so-called white man is the main people. That's the enemy on the planet. And I'm gonna say it again: the so-called white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. That's what he is. He is. Now I know a lot of my people, they're not going to accept that, because they, you know what I'm saying, I came up from a generation to where I was taught through my ancestors, they like love your enemies, but they didn't separate it and tell you who your enemy was according to context of the Bible. They didn't tell you who your enemy was. They just throw something out there, and they just believe whatever happened, let vengeance. I came from this state to where it said be compassionate and not show yourself a craze or whatever. My family was talking like that, but what I'm not trying to disrespect what the righteous way that they told us or whatever. Like, if somebody do you wrong, forgive them. That's what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? But we have been conditioned is not to be truthful with each other and not be truthful to what people done to us. And so, because we looking at, if you say this or that, you're not going to get this type of wealth. You're not going to get this type of money. I'm not really concerned about the wealth and the money of this world. I'm really concerned about being upfront, bringing my people, telling my people to who they are according to the Bible, and not sell the truth out. Because he said, what shall it profit a man if he should gain the whole world and lose his own soul, right? So it's either you love the truth more. I love the truth more than I love anything. All that political stuff, I don't get myself involved in all that type of stuff. The only thing I'm concerned about is peace with the Most High God, loving my brother and my sister according to the way God said love them, and tell my people who they are according to the Bible, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. Let's turn to Him and do the best that we can to keep all the 613 commandments of the laws of the Most High God. I'm gonna come back with another video on this topic. So I'm gonna see y'all later here, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, and I'm gonna come down here. As a matter of fact, it's more light right here than anything. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. So we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just the moral of this video is, like I said, and I know I'm supposed to close it out. Be honest, tell the truth. Don't sugarcoat nothing. We ain't supposed to be sugarcoating nothing, especially when it comes confronting our enemy. Now, we know that a lot of our people was trained to be that way, but I can't just sit up here and just blame my people. I got to put it on the so-called white man, because the so-called white man, woman, and child are the demonic people. They are the ones that cause all of this trouble on this planet that our people go through. Because you know why? They control the grocery stores. They own the grocery stores. They own that. They own it as a possession, man. So, of course, you got to blame the people where the problem started. You can't just blame your people. I can't sit up here and just put that blame on my people. The so-called white man, they ancestors, they benefit off of the rape, robbery, murder of our ancestors. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American, they benefit off of the rape, robbery, murder of our people. You see what I'm saying? They are. You see they got these stores up. All these stores up. They benefit more off it. Matter of fact, when the first technology came out, who was the first person to own it in a possession? They are. They had it before any of us did. You know? So they don't have no reason to complain. I did a video about that earlier. It was about an hour and over 15 minutes or something. So on that note, people, I'm gonna get up out of here, and I love my so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people, which are the real Jews according to the Bible. Pray for me, people, as I continue to grow stronger and be bolder and keep all 613 commandments and laws of God, and do what I'm supposed to do and do exactly what the Most High want me to do. Pray for me in that area, and I will promise you, I will continue to keep all of you in my prayer, and I want to do this thing right. I don't want to be faking in this thing. I don't want to do none of that stuff. I don't want to do that. I want to be powerful, and I want to be a bold person, and just continue to please keep me in your prayer, and I promise you I'm going to do the same thing for y'all. Now I'm out. And be honest. That's the title of the video is, be honest and tell the truth, no matter what. All right, I'm out. And I'm saying that for myself too. I'm out.